Tippy time, my damies, Toughcat here, and today we are looking ahead to Lightfall and the new subclass Strand. Upon completion of the Lightfall campaign, I dare say we'll have access to a few new exotic armor pieces that will work well with Strand. But I wanted to take a look at what we already got and see what might work well with Strand. With Grandmasters out now, it's a great time to farm out some of these exotics, or maybe keep an eye on the rotating lost sectors for a more direct way of farming. Hard Up Most Light is easily a top choice that makes all subclasses better, and I would expect it to do the same with Strand. We'll undoubtedly have some form of melee and grenade, but I believe our class abilities might have something a little bit different. Peacekeepers could be a fun option as they reload stowed SMGs stupid quick. This could be formidable when swinging around from strand to strand, battle to battle. It also gives us a speed boost whilst wielding SMGs and increased airborne effectiveness. Armamentarian might seem a little bit lackluster, only granting us a second grenade charge. But when new subclasses generally come along, they are stupid strong and get dialed back over time, so I can imagine that Strand will follow the same trend. Syntheseps have long been impressive on Titans, both for running around just punching everything in the face or for buffing supers. And being that the Tyrant / Berserker Titan has a melee based super, these could be a top pick. Feedback fences could be a great option, as when we are Spider-Manning ourselves into engagements we could get in there a little bit too deep, and the Fury Conductors could help diminish some of that heat that we're going to take. Dune Marches would work in a similar fashion, but for me it's more about that speed boost and just enhancing the running and swinging gameplay loop. Lion Ramparts I think might actually have their first chance of breaking into the meta, as I expect there to be a lot more of us making those aerial assaults come Lightfall. This is normally just equipped by players who might struggle with a jumping puzzle, but I think the increased aerial maneuverability and increased airborne effectiveness could be a real value come Lightfall. For our hunters, Stompies of course are going to be an easy pick as they buff jumping, sprint speed and sliding, all things that should excel with this Strand swinging. I am curious however to see if the airborne effectiveness stat penalty will be felt, only time will tell. Mechanized Trick Sleeves could be fun now, as these do give us a boost to airborne effectiveness whilst we're wielding our sidearms. I've loved these for some time and it would be awesome to see a few more Guardians out there running these. The 6 Coyote gives us a second dodge, and with dodges getting a substantial cooldown nerf next season, this exotic should rise in stock. And with Gambler's Dodge, this could be an easy way to regenerate our new Strand melee ability. In that same vein, Frosties will increase our regeneration of class ability, melee ability and grenade ability. And although these are not hugely popular, it does make for some really unique build crafting opportunities. Star Eater scales make every super it touches more powerful, and while some supers are stronger than others, I can't see why this wouldn't be the case with Strand. Lucky Pants work on any subclass for kinetic hand cannons and probably going to be my top pick when running the campaign on day one. There will be a legend mode of the campaign, and this will bring certainty to uncertain situations. For Warlocks, my first thought was the Stag. This will make you tough despite the resilience nerf that happens come the launch of Lightfall. Every Warlock subclass has a Claws of Ahamkara infinite melee build, and I don't see why Strand would be much different here. The Warlock appears to have another ranged melee that I'm eager to try out. Winter's Guile is strong, particularly now that it works with our glaives, so maybe give this a crack. Karnsteins are the same story, but will offer us health back over power. Come day one story mode, I'll probably take these over the Winter's Guile. And last but certainly not least, the Transversive Steps. These should help with swinging from one encounter to the next, allowing for instant reloads and generous speed boosts. Let me know below in the comments if you've got any thoughts. Always looking forward to questions and suggestions, and until next time, tippy time my damies, what a tie.
Bottom of everything, he's the most tip-top, top cat.